We've all seen hardcore Minecraft where every dangerous interaction could be the end of the world. But what if every interaction could be the end of the world? Every jump, every misclick, everything and anything could kill you and you could lose everything. Introducing Skygrid, one of the most forgotten game modes of Minecraft where the world is generated into a 3x3 grid, and if you fall, say hello to the void. And if you're lucky and land on a block, let's just hope you don't die from fall damage. So I've given this a few shots trying to reach 100 days, and well... Oh, are you fucking killing me? Killed by a fucking Vex! What the fuck? I don't even know what just fucking happened, bruv. Shit. Oh. Oh no, are you fucking kidding me? No! No, water. Huh? That's enough yapping. Let's survive 100 days. So my game sound was bugged for the first couple of sessions of this, so I'm going to try and skip through until that's back. Sorry about that. Our first objective is to go for bonus chests. Our second objective is to get 2 buckets to get a water source and a lava source so we can make a tower of cobblestone so we've got unlimited blocks to mine and benefit from. And then we're going to set up, hopefully near a skeleton spawner, because we're going to need bone meal and a bit of a mob grinding platform to get XP. So let's start by taking some of our first couple of jumps towards this chest, hitting crouch just before we land. And we've got a piece of cobblestone, a leather hat, some raw rabbit, a boat, and the heart of the sea. I don't really know what the heart of the sea does, to be honest with you. Some leather pants, a stick, a squid spawn egg, and a cat spawn egg. Look, there's 3 stacked on top of each other there. Flint and steel, tadpole spawn egg, and a shield. We'll grab it for now. Alright, mushroom soup, cookie, and a cod spawn egg. Oh, we've got an iron axe. Lovely. Piece of cobblestone, a piece of dirt, and an egg. And then we're going to harvest this melon, because we're going to need a source of food eventually. Grab some more melons. Grab another piece of dirt. Sheep spawn egg, sweet berries. Just got a leather chest piece. Are we going to get full dripped out leather armor? Bow, some raw salmon. I think I can reach this from here. I'm very careful. A diamond pickaxe. Damn. Okay, that's changed the game just a little bit. We need to get a bucket. We need to get one now. Right. Second chest. 2 saplings. Let's go. This is a great start. A piece of dirt and a piece of cobblestone. Let's have a look in this barrel. Another iron axe, some clay, a cat spawn egg, some raw cod, and a sign. Let's go around to this side. A diamond helmet. We're not going to be dripped out in full leather. I don't care for shields. I don't care for doors. I don't actually care for that. I don't know why I'm getting rid of my inventory for it. Then we've got another creeper spawner down there. Let's put our diamond helmet on. We are dripped out. Another diamond pickaxe. Jesus. A bucket of pufferfish. That's actually quite useful. I'm going to have to murder this sweet, sweet pufferfish. I'm going to just dump it out. Ah, that makes me sad. Now I've got a bucket of water. Cool. Right. So now I need to find a lava source. We need to spot a lava source. Right, there's 2 lava sources there. Let's get over towards this. With 3 cobblestone, we can turn into this. Into some slabs. Then we've got spruce here. Oh, nearly died. Oh, that warlogs. Grab the spruce blocks. Right, I picked that up. Right, now we should have enough to make enough planks. Yep, to make an infinite water source. Let's do it here. What is this? Is that the breeze? It's gotta be the breeze, yeah, look at him. You're a twat, mate. I might just have to destroy the spawner. Or attempt to, anyway. He's not doing a shit ton of damage, but he is knocking me. This is so dumb. This is silly. What we can do now, I'm above you, bitch. Ah! No! Shit. Get back in the water. Please, if another one spawns, this might be a GG. Aha. Right. 1 bucket of water. Bosh. 2 buckets of water. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to be quite smart. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this lava. And then we're going to pick somewhere where there's not water all the way at the bottom, because it will just cause us aggro later. This side looks good. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to place the lava there. We're going to wait for that to fall all the way to the bottom, so then we can get some cobblestone. And then we're just going to mine down while holding crouch and just get all of the items in this row. Right, and then now we can make a farm so we're not starving. Bosh. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bosh, we got watermelons. These are going to grow onto this side. It looks janky, it looks shit right now, but you got to trust the process, man. And we place 1 bucket of water and make 1 billion cobblestone. I always seem to have horrendous colds when I do voiceovers. This isn't the most efficient way to get cobblestone, however we just want to get those extra blocks on the way down and up, which is going to elevate our resources. And then we'll turn all of that cobblestone into slabs and just build a ginormous platform. So our next problem is we don't have a bed. And the main reason this is a problem is because phantoms are going to spawn soon. And again, like any other mob in this game, it can be game over in a heartbeat. I've lost multiple worlds to Vexes, to Slimes, to all the shit mobs that you wouldn't really worry about. So we need to get a bed so we can sleep through the night. Alright, let's get rid of these, some of these blocks above us. We've got a bit of breathing room. The first couple of days are pretty boring because you just got to set up making a massive platform. During the night, because I don't have a bed, we're just going to hop onto the cobblestone tower and get a bunch of cobblestone and anything valuable on the way up or down. Right, we've got a shit ton of everything. So let's make some string. And then with that string, we can make 3 pieces of wool that we could turn into 2, 3. Turn into a bed. Sweet. Oh, look at that. Our first tree's grown. Setting up in the next couple of days is quite boring. Essentially, I just mined a stupid amount of cobblestone. Holy shit, we've got a lot of cobblestone. Wait for the trees to grow to harvest them. Stockpiled a bunch of food and diversified our farm sitch. And as you can see from the lack of vegetables, we needed to make a mob grinder specifically for skeletons to get bone meal so we can actually make this farm efficient. You come outside, you die, fam. Yes, here we go. We have a mob spawner. Time to build the best gaff you've ever seen. Yeah, boy.
Brother, what's that?
That is the ugliest looking log cabin I've ever created in my life. Oh no. My gas on fire! What the fuck? No, stop burning! Why are you still on fire? We need one more bucket of lava. Right, we have another ball. Let's go. Right, and let's go into the nether. This is going to be terrifying. Right, let's look out for some spawners, because we don't want to get killed off the rip. Let's put a little base platform down. No, run away. Don't hit me, please. My next objective is to make a level 3 enchantment table so I can enchant some tools, namely a Silk Touch pickaxe. I've got a mod installed where I can mine spawners so I can put them all in one location and have a mega mob crusher. And as you can imagine, this takes days because I don't have a lot of resources readily available. That's a nice little farm, isn't it? Cows, baby, let's go. Alright, then we take this spawn egg and pow! Hello, villagers. Get in there. Kill that. Wait. Wait, did it change the spawner? Wait. That's a game changer. So I was under the impression that when you used the spawn egg on a spawner, it just duplicated the one spawn egg to multiple. I didn't realise at the time it actually changed the spawner. That's why I then destroyed it, because I thought it was still a witch spawner. Also meaning I just wasted my only villager egg, which I found in 31 days. Oh yeah, and it took me 31 days to realise you could even do that. And then I realised this is an older version of Minecraft, so you can't breed villagers how you do in the modern one. But on the bright side, I now realised I could do this. Iron farm, baby. Iron to make a bunch of hoppers now. Oh my god, there's iron golems everywhere. At least I'm safe. And after days of tweaking, it finally works. God damn, that took me so long. Look at all of our crops. All of our crops are grown. That's how long it's taken me to do that. Silk Touch. Silk Touch. Oh my god, Silk Touch. Holy smokes. We want that. Let's keep that. Let's keep that. Let's keep that. Silk Touch. Yeah, baby. Now we have Silk Touch, we can make an anvil. We can put it on our pickaxe. And we can mine spawners. meaning we can put them all in one place and make a humongous mob spawner. Oh shit, okay. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Why are they not spawning?
Well, his parents was right. No, he was right. Some weird shit. Well, we all know a lot about him. It's whatever. His parents. I don't know.
The huge mob crusher took me a couple of days to build. It's a big cube, so I'm not going to waste your time by showing you the build. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got creepers. We got creepers. This is so dangerous. Oh my god. This is just AIDS for my ears. At night we would go AFK by the mob crusher, and then during the day we would grind villager trading to get enough emeralds to buy bookshelves to finally create our tier 3 enchantment table. We would also intermittently farm endermen for ender pearls to make ender eyes, and then I realised ender eyes don't work because everywhere is classed as the void. So I had to find the ender portal by manually looking for it. Which is insanely dangerous because if I slip and fall, there's no water to land in, I'm just going to fall out of the world, and that's a GG. I went that direction, couldn't see anything left or right, so I'm going to go this direction and see if I can see any left or right. I need to eat some steak because I am hungry. Oh my god, I've just seen it. It's literally there. Are you kidding me? I just platformed like 1,000 blocks that way, didn't find it. Come over here and spot it first time. That is absolute bollocks, mate. This is the riskiest thing I've ever done. If that, whatever that spawns and taps me, I'm super dead. Right, let's build a little something. So, let's put these 6 eyes of ender. So we need 4 eyes of ender. So we need 6 more ender pearls. 6 more ender pearls because we've got the blaze rods. So it's -6, -6, 63. 63 is the height. So -6, -6. That's all we need to care about. I can't believe that. That's so dumb. It's literally, brother in Christ, it's not even far. I moved the automatic cobblestone generator underneath the mob crusher so I can do 2 things at once. And then it was time to prep for the end dragon fight. We've been doing this for like 10 minutes, we've got a stack of gunpowder, loads of arrows, loads of bones, loads of string. Right, so the thought process is, these toolsmiths are going to waste a bunch of stuff on them to get them to sell iron. Once they sell iron, I can AFK the iron farm and then trade for a bajillion stuff for 1 emerald. That's so overpowered. At the time I didn't explain why I'm doing this. It's to basically use those emeralds to buy the enchantment books from the librarian stood behind me, meaning I can get all of these sought after books like infinity, power, protection, etc, etc, making us very overpowered for the ender dragon fight. So this is what the next couple of days look like for me. I was just grinding cobblestone while I'm sat on top of the iron farm with an enderman spawner behind me to just min-max the shit out of this. Right, let's just get away from these fucking villagers because they're annoying. Let's explain my inventory in this. Oh, shut up. Let's just explain my inventory and why I'm taking certain things to the end. Right, we've got our normal stuff to fight the end dragon. The bow is probably the most important. Then we got our sword and our axe in case we run out of arrows or it breaks while we're in the end. The re-pickaxes. Why? Because in the end we're just going to be in the end. It's not the sky grid end, it's just the regular end, and we can just mine as many blocks as we need. So we're going to basically deplete all of these pickaxes. We then have building blocks, self-explanatory, we need to build up to stuff. We then have ender pearls in case we need to make quick escape, stakes of food, buckets of water to negate fall damage when we're climbing the towers, got fireworks, a couple of chests and a crafting table. The reason I'm bringing this is for the elytra. As soon as I get into a end ship, I'm going to get the elytra and hopefully be able to craft a shulker box or two, which means our inventory is going to be doubled, tripled. So that is that. Here we go, baby. I'm low-key shitting my pants. The Ender Dragon fight is not actually that hard. What we are going to do though is set up an Enderman defense station. Alright, start working on these towers. Oh my god. Oh, I just hit the Enderman. What a shot. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby. How much XP? It's about 60 levels normally, isn't it? The outer end. Ah, sick. We spawned on a solid piece of land. I can't believe the end tower. The first end tower we find has a end ship attached to it. And the reason we brought our Silk Touch pickaxe is because this is the only place that has an abundance of glass. Yes, it's purple, but to get glass in Skygrid is stupidly hard. Look at all this glass. We've lacked windows for so long. Oh god, not a parkour thing. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the elytra, baby. How? Look at that. Oh, it's got protection and mending. Damn, boy. So I spent the next couple of days in the end collecting as many elytras and loot as possible, farming a bunch of shulkers, and basically destroying end cities to get as many building blocks as possible for our big build at the end of the video. We then spent a bunch of experience on merging some of those items we found in the end with our current items. So I tried to do a raid, but because everything's classed as the void, they just don't spawn and it glitches out. So that's that. So at this point, I've kind of done everything I wanted to do. So the last 30 odd days, we're going to build a mega base. Cue the montage, time lapse, cool, edit, go. Oh my god, I thought I had my elytra on. What the fuck? No! Holy shit. Oh my god, look at that. That's so disgusting. Oh my god. So this was our old shitty platform with a random iron golem. This is where our original log cabin was. This is where all our storage was. This was our villager trading, nether portal, the iron farm, and then we had the mob crusher down there, and then the ender portal is somewhere down there. And then we started to build this big old base. Now you can tell I have a ginormous water wall around the base. I could have made it a lot higher, however, if I put it any higher, the wall will freeze and then it will lose its effect. It's kind of the problem with setting up this high up. Ignore this shouldn't be there. So we've got a walkway in, we've got some nice trees. Nice oak trees that have kept us going for however many days. And then as you can see, as you approach the main gate, we've got a entire waterfall water wall that surrounds the entire base, which I've just spent the last 3 days building. It's just cool. The theory is basically if I fall from anywhere, I can just use the elytra and fly into it. So then we're into the main compound. We've got a water feature. I don't know what to put there. I don't know what to put here or here, so I just didn't. And then we go over to our iron farm, new and improved. It produces a lot of iron, and also you've got a cobblestone generator right next to it, so you can kill 2 birds, 1 stone, get cobblestone, while this is working, getting you free iron. If we head over here, this is the new and improved mob farm. It doesn't work very well, and the only thing that seems to spawn is slimes and pigmen outside of the spawner. But it doesn't work, so I've given up on it. Then we walk through to the next part of the base, which segments off into 2 extra bits, and we've got the villagers. I made it look a bit shanty. I didn't want it to be like a villager trading hall where everyone's literally just in a 1x2. So I sort of made it look like a market, and I've used different materials. I know it sounds silly, but everyone over this side is like a stonemason or a librarian, and over this side is farmers, toolsmiths. Then we go across here to our farm. This is essentially to take the mick out of villager trading. We've got watermelon trades, so we've got a watermelon farm here. We've got a 3-story sugarcane farm, so we can make paper and trade with the librarians. And then we also have 3 big old carrot fields, which are for the farmer to trade with. And you can see our waterfall all the way around our base. And then finally we head into my area. It's nothing fancy. I haven't got automated storage. I don't have a lot of automated farms. but it's got everything I need. I've got an enchantment table, nether portal, storage galore, a triple bed because double beds are overrated. I've got our dragon egg. I have an ender snake, stuff for potions, ender chest, a little furnace area. But without further ado, let's get to 100 days. Day 100. We made it, boys. Well, if it isn't another 100 days challenge complete. Let's go. Now I'm going to waffle for a minute or two, so if you don't want to hear that, just hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Now, the reason I want to waffle is because I want to explain a couple things. The reason my upload schedule has become non-existent, I've gone from posting 2 to 3 videos a week to 1 to 2 videos every couple of months, is because life. I'm an adult. I work a full-time job, I've got bills, I have a mortgage, I can't give this as much time as I'd like to. Unfortunately, I'm not a teenager anymore. I don't have 6-7 hours a day after school or college to play video games and record. I'm an adult. Shit sucks. I'm not asking for sympathy, I'm not begging you to hit the sub button and like, but what I'm trying to express is, I'm trying to produce quality content rather than quantity. I could pump out 1, 2, 3 videos a week, which are going to be dog shit tier, or I could produce videos like this which take me a couple of months to make. And I prefer doing this because it actually gives me a sense of accomplishment when I've done it. So if you enjoy the quality content, do let me know down below. Hit like, hit sub, but most importantly, take it easy out there. Peace.